Hi, future doctors. Welcome to the next class. In this class, we will discuss mainly about three cases. What are those three cases means? Consider an object is projected vertically upwards from the top of the tower of height h with initial velocity u. Assume it is taking t1 time. So another case, an object is thrown downwards with same initial velocity. It is taking t2 time. Another case, an object is dropped from same height. So time taken to reach the ground. Dropped means initial velocity is 0, t3. So what is the relation between t1, t2 and t3 they are going to ask. So they will give t1, they will give t2. What is t3 they will ask. At that time how to solve the question we are going to see. So in this is case 1, this is case 2, this is case 3. In case 1, already in previous class we discussed, if an object is projected vertically upwards from the top of the tower, then what is the formula we are going to use? For case 1, for any case, same formula, S is equal to ut plus half ut square. In case 1, what is S? Minus h is equal to u t1 minus half g t1 square. Because velocity and displacements are in opposite direction. Already we discussed this, why we wrote minus h. In second case, in place of displacement, we will write h. H is equal to ut2 plus half g t2 square. So in third case, in the third place, h is equal to u is 0, 0 plus half g t3 square. So you can call it as equation number 1, 2 and 3. So if you observe 1 from equation 1, so from equation 1 we can write h is equal to half g t1 square minus ut1. So from equation 2, h is equal to ut2 minus plus half g t2 square. Correct? Now both heights are same. You can equate these two. So half g t1 square minus ut1 is equal to ut2 plus half g t2 square. So now you can rearrange the equation. Half g t1 square minus half g t2 square is equal to ut1 plus ut2. So half g t1 square minus t2 square is equal to u into t1 plus t2. Now this equation can be written as half g t1 plus t2, a square minus b square can be written as a minus b into a plus u into t1 plus t2. Now you can cancel these two. What is u you got? Half g t1 minus t2. So this is the, what is u here? This is the equation for initial velocity they will ask. How they will frame the question we will see. Just this is how you got u. Now substitute this u in any one of the equation, either this one or this one. Then h is equal to half g t1 square minus half g t1 minus t2 into t1. Just in place of this u, we have written this equation. So half g t1 square minus half g t1 into t1 square plus half g t1 t2. If you cancel these two, h is equal to half g t1 t2. Compare this equation with equation number 3. So what is equation number 3? H is equal to half g t3 square. So if you compare, now what is t3? t3 square equal to t1 t2, t3 equal to root to t1 t2. So if an object is dropped from certain height, it is taking t3 time. If an object is thrown downwards with u velocity, it is taking t2 time. If an object is projected upwards with same initial velocity, it is taking t1 time. Among all these, which will reach fastly to the ground means second case because it is thrown, isn't it? So like this they are going to ask. So now we will see how the question is going to be asked. For this you have to remember mainly three formulas. One is h is equal to half g t1 t2, u is equal to half g t1 minus t2, t3 is equal to root t1 t2. So they are going to give the question like this. An object is projected from some height with some initial velocity. It is taking with some initial velocity upwards. It is taking 8 seconds to reach the ground. At the same time, another object is thrown downwards with same initial velocity. It is taking 2 seconds to reach the ground. Then what is the time taken by the object which is dropped from same height, they will ask. So at the time t3 is equal. So at the time t3 is equal to, we are going to get root t1 t2. So 8 into 2, root 16 means 4 seconds. For the same question, they will ask what is the initial velocity. Initial velocity means half g, now only we discussed, t1 minus t2. Half into 10 into 8 minus 2. 8 minus 2 means 5 into 6, 30 meter per second. For the same question, they will ask height. Now what is meant by height equation? H is equal to half g t1 t2, otherwise half g t3 square. Any equation we are going to use half into 10 into 8 into 2. So 80 meters. So like this, they are going to ask the question. So just if you know how to solve, we are going to get the answer. So this is nothing but concept, and these are the equations you have to remember. So just practice by different values, then definitely you can remember this concept. Okay.